Welcome to Sauti Mzalendo, the voice of the people, where truth meets the streets and leadership is held accountable. Now, imagine this: a president in the heart of Mount Kenya, waving to cheering crowds, unveiling housing projects, and promising transformation. But behind the cameras and handshakes, some whisper, is this really about development, or is it a political chess move? Let's dig into the story. President William Ruto is back in the headlines, this time for his whirlwind tour across Mount Kenya, specifically Embu and Tharaka Nithi counties. Accompanied by Deputy President Kithure Kindiki, a host of governors, CSs, and MPs, Ruto was on the ground launching projects, meeting citizens, and making bold promises about a brighter Kenya. But not everyone was clapping. While Ruto says his mission was purely developmental, no politics involved, critics are questioning the timing, the tone, and the tour itself. Some allege this was less about development and more about regaining lost political ground in the region. Ruto, however, isn't having any of it. The Constitution makes it mandatory that we engage the public in everything we do, he declared. He emphasized that public participation is not a favor, it's a right. He says it's his duty to meet Kenyans and discuss development, especially in a region that helped him rise to power. So, what was actually on the agenda? One of the biggest highlights was the promise of 27,000 new housing units for police officers under the Affordable Housing Program. Ruto stressed that these houses aren't just buildings, they are a statement. Our officers deserve decent homes. We are here to boost their morale and support our security sector, he said. He also addressed another hot topic: education. The president assured Kenyans that universities will no longer struggle with funding. Education is the greatest equalizer, he said, promising reforms to restore dignity and stability in the education sector. But even with these big-ticket announcements, some leaders are unconvinced. Former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, once a key ally of Ruto, labeled the tour inconsequential. According to him, no real benefit would reach the common mwananchi. He suggested it was more about image than impact. On the flip side, Kirinyaga Governor Anne Waiguru dismissed claims that Ruto's popularity in Mount Kenya is fading. She pointed to the massive turnouts, saying the people still support their president, loud and clear. Meanwhile, the president had a message for all leaders, especially the critics. Not everything is about politics. Kenya needs development between elections. There's more important work to do for our people. So here's the big question, dear viewer. Can we separate development from politics in Kenya? Or are they forever married in every handshake, harambee, and housing project? There's no doubt that projects like affordable housing and education reform are needed and long overdue. But let's be real. In a country where politics drives everything from job appointments to road repairs, it's hard to ignore the timing of such a high-profile tour. Still, here's what I think. Leadership is about consistency. If Ruto keeps showing up in every region, not just Mount Kenya, and delivers real results, then it won't matter whether it's political or not. Kenyans will judge by impact, not intent. But if it's just ribbon cutting and rallies without real change, well, we've danced to that tune before. This is Sauti Mzalendo, where the people speak and the leaders listen, or at least they should. Stay tuned, stay bold, stay informed.